this is saving lives, bro. I'm telling you, you may not. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. This is a ministry.
Yeah.
This is a ministry.
I'm videoing this moment. Because for me, listen, June for me is Men's Month, right? And both of you two men are very significant for me in my life and the changes that I've made, and I think in my future.
Right.
But the fact that you both are walking in your purpose, just very significant. Just give me a little bit of what made you, like you said, you were making some wrong decisions in your life. What happened that you actually decided, let me just get it together?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my teenage years, was, rolling with, I never joined, the Bloods, but, all my friends were in gangs, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every one of my friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and my father was in and out of jail.
Me too.
My whole, my whole life.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So for me, that was all, that I really knew. So it was nothing to go rob somebody. It was nothing to go just get into fights and beat people up for no reason and being, gang wars, not even being in the gang, being gang wars with other neighborhoods, and it was so many different things that it was crazy. So for me, I remember coming home one day, and from school, I was the type of kid, I would do my homework and then go out and run the streets, right? As a teen, it was crazy, right? So I remember one day coming home, to the hood, and I'm looking around and I see the same dudes over there rolling dice. I see the same, crack addicts. I see the same things as, same prostitutes walking through the neighborhood, and I just remember saying, and I remember seeing throughout the years, the same dudes who've been there, for years and years and years.
Yeah. They're getting older.
And they're getting older, and
they're still doing the same thing.
They're still doing the same thing. So I remember telling myself one day, is this what I got to look forward to?
Right.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it was that moment that made me go to college.
Right.
So I had a cousin who was like an older brother to me, and he ended up going to college in Virginia. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Let me look into this college thing. Let me see. I think this is something I want to do. And what's so crazy is my best friend did the exact opposite. And when I mean my best friend, I mean, we were in a decision where it was time for me to make a decision in high school, graduate, maybe the year before when I was deciding, like, this is what I really want to do, that I told him I was going to college. He was like, bro, that ain't for me. We ended up going to 2 separate high schools. He said, bro, that ain't for me. He said, yo, I'm just, I'm going to chill out. And he ended up hanging with his cousin who's so dope, and he ended up getting addicted to crack, cocaine, dust, everything you could think about. Getting addicted and going down a completely different path. Thank God he's still alive today, and I don't really get a chance to see him or speak to him, but the thing is that he went down a completely different path. So hopefully he's getting himself clean. But I could have easily we would hang. This is my best friend. We could have easily hung together, but because I had an experience that allowed me to say, let me go to college. That put me on a path where I surrounded myself with better people.
Yeah.
Right? I still was rough around the edges, still hood. That was when, I've been drinking probably since I was 14.
Me too.
Beer, 40s,
same here.
OE, 22, you know what I'm saying? All of that, right?
Yep.
And so I just continued it when I was in college, you know what I mean? And so, but it was there that I was at least around a certain group of people.
Yeah.
And then I went from that to having an opportunity to do network marketing, which made me, that's when I really started learning about personal development. And
Same here.
And so I started getting introduced into better things. That's when I really started opening my eyes about business. And then I went from that to graduating, meeting my wife, she being passionate about business. And at that point, because I've been with my wife for 10 years.
Wow. So y'all were married.
You are the epitome
we
of...
were married for 5 years, but we've been together for 10, for a decade.
Nice. But let's be married.
And that was huge, man.
Let's be married for 10.
Let's get married.
But that's the epitome of divine intervention. Of there are no such thing as, there's no coincidences there. Your cousin, you getting the experience, you saw them crackheads and everybody every day. Well, all of a sudden that day was a day for you to...
Right. I don't know. It was an epiphany. You know what I mean? It was just. I just had a realization. It was just looked like. Really? Like,
I call them God's little whispers. You know, like your angels. They whisper to you. Like I believe that those that have passed. You know, every time you hear that whisper, if you don't believe in God or whatever your thing is, I just believe that if you don't believe it's God, I believe it's those that have passed that are kind of your little angels, your guardian angels around you.
I believe we're surrounded.
That whisper in your ear and give you that like, don't go left. Don't go over here to this right. Don't go over there.
Right.
You know,
and you gotta listen to, and that was, and that was one thing that I'm just blessed that anytime I slipped out of a situation or something, there's something that could have been way worse didn't happen.
Right.
You gotta think about it for a second.
Yeah.
How blessed you are.
How blessed I am. You know what I mean? And so.
But that's what we teach you to do also, is process your day.
Yeah.
So what we also teach you to do is, you see how you went through that, and then you learn, I gotta listen to these.
I gotta listen to these whispers as I
The
say.
whispers.
I gotta listen to
the whispers.
Listen to the
whispers.
vibrations,
Right.
to the frequency. We teach you how to do that. That's one of the things we talk about, is as you lay down, before you lay down, like assess your day. Assess your day, and even pre-plan your day when you get up in the morning. Instead of jumping out of bed, think about your day before you get up, and you'd be more excited about your day, and you will actually accomplish some things too. But I look at life like this, you know.
By the way, all of that needs to be in
Oh yeah,
I know
she's
she
taking.
I know she is.
She's taking. Trust me.
She gonna make sure it's in there.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, it's just like our life. Okay, when our parents made us, only one sperm got through. The rest of them did not. So they just kind of went to the side. Those are all the crackheads. Those are all the drug addicts. Those are all. It's sad as it is, but you were reborn in your experience. I felt the same way when I was beginning to be able to acknowledge and educate myself on my own experience and take it for what it is. I took the lesson and a blessing out of a disaster. I felt reborn. Now, had I not done that, I would have been one of the other discarded sperm. And that's just how I look at it, man. It's, it's right. That's just it.
I love it.
You know.